could really dictate how this fight will go.
The first round is a key round.
We're underway. And the pace is up-tempo right at the opening bell.
Hagler being the aggressor.
Hearns working that jab. He has a very quick jab. There's no denying it. And he caught Hagler with two good jabs and a right hand that might have hurt Hagler. Tremendous pace in the first round.
I expected this, Barry. Both guys are going at it.
Hearns getting the better of it right now. No nonsense at all here. And a left hand by Hagler. What a pace.
You know, both the guys just weighing shots, so whoever gets caught in the chin may go down.
Left hand by Hagler that stood Hearns straight up. And a right hand. Both men have felt the wrath of the other.
Tommy is hurt. His legs a little shaky, unsteady.
And a left hand by Hearns. Threw that off his back foot, though. There's a short right.
Hagler now just uses defense. He's walking towards Hearns. He's doing the right thing now. Hearns is on his bicycle. Hagler now is going to his body.
Remember, Roldan caught Marvin Hagler early on also. There's another good straight right hand by Hagler and another.
Now Hearns is using his movements. He's trying to throw Hagler off balance.
Hearns coming with a right hand lead that time.
Both fighters are really off balance.
Hagler leading with the right hand, but he's kind of lunging with it. There's another right hand, backs Hearns into the ropes.
Watch for Hagler's hook.
Now that was the right hand of Tommy Hearns, and it did catch Hagler, but he didn't take a backward step there. Another good right hand by Hearns.
Hagler's working his body now, trying to slow Tommy down. These guys are exerting a great deal of energy, Baron.
Tremendous pace in the first round. Blood coming from the face of Marvin Hagler. Can't tell yet where it's coming from. We'll see.
Both guys will definitely be winded in the next round.
It is over the right eye, I believe, of Marvin Hagler. We'll wait till we get him. And there's a lot of blood early on here. An awful lot of blood on the face of Marvin Hagler. It is in a place where it could do serious damage. We'll know between rounds when we get into the corner. Hagler punishing Hearns now. But it is Hagler who is bleeding. This is still the first round.
The second round, these guys will definitely pace themselves. There has been no boxing at all, just fighting here.
Just slugging. Blood on the face of Marvin Hagler. Again, we can't quite tell where it's coming from while Hagler continues to dish out punishment. And now Hearns bounces right back. This may be the most brutal, even round you've ever seen in boxing.
Maidana only landed 8, and he's extremely slow getting off of his stool to come out for the 10th. Harold, how do you have it?
Look at you, 6 rounds to 3. 87, 82, Amir Khan. Hey, Jim, in the 9th round, did you see those 6, 7, 8 punch combinations? Shades of Roy Jones Jr. by Amir Khan. Incredible. I mean, if conditioning is not winning this fight, I don't know what is. Khan is in beautiful condition. He lets his hands go. He uses that ring beautifully. He's winning the fight after Marcos Maidana came back really well in rounds 6 and 7. Amir Khan, 6 rounds to 3.
And he's in this kind of condition, Roy, despite a training schedule that saw him train 4 weeks in the Philippines with Pacquiao, then fly to Los Angeles, then fly to Dallas, 2 more weeks of training in Dallas with Pacquiao, then 4 weeks back in LA. Very unusual in preparation for the fight.
Well, that's because, of course, they both have Freddie Roach for a trainer, but it shows how much he wants it.
Hard right hand. Khan is tremendously wobbled. Amir should be holding on right now. Maidana clocked him big time with the right hand. Khan was momentarily out on his feet. And he's hurt again. Maidana's got his chance. Plenty of time left in the 10th. And the left hook lands for Maidana. Khan is wobbling. Khan is almost gone. Will he hold? Will he hold? He will not. He pushes Maidana away. He wants to fight on wobbly legs. Too much heart. Too much heart for Khan.
He is a little bull, wild bull of the Pampas.
Oh my gosh. Khan turns away from Maidana. Maidana almost blocks Cortez. Khan says he's hitting me in the back of the head. He gets caught with another right hand.
I told you when that right hand hit him on the chin, it was going to be a problem.
It's amazing Khan hasn't been down.
It's been a problem for most of the fighters that Maidana has fought.
Marcus Maidana has 27 knockouts in 30 fights. He's trying to knock out Amir Khan from way behind on the scorecards.
This is what Maidana does.
Yeah, Maidana's about
Good job dodging the right by Khan there. He's trying to get his legs back.
Yeah, Maidana's very tired too. If Khan can land a shot, he may be able to get Maidana.
This is high drama in the desert.
If he land a body shot right here, he can get Maidana. Trust me.
Khan's getting his legs back.
Yeah, if he can land a body shot, he can stop Maidana.
10 seconds to go in the round. Khan is wobbly again. Maidana too tired to land cleanly. Maidana can't get him out of there.
Okay.
We're back for the start of round 4 in what has been a very active fight thus far. The first round, Lyle staggered Foreman. Adam rubbery leg. Foreman retreating. The second round, George coming back fighting. George now looking over to Gil Clancy right next to me. Getting instructions from Gil. If Gil is anything, he's a teacher. Master's degree in recreation. He's been teaching all his life. Whether boxers, kids playing in the playground, or a good right by Lyle. Kenny, you're right. He's been using that right beautifully over Foreman's left.
Right, it's very effective. And Howard, we just found out for sure that the second round was only 2 minutes long.
That's correct. Chet Forty, our producer, retimed the second round in our truck. Lyle all over. Lyle has Foreman in trouble. Foreman is down. It started with a right, then a left. Foreman looking over here. Lyle to the neutral corner. His mandatory 8 count. Foreman trying to hold together. Trying to keep his senses. Lyle putting on a tremendous demonstration. Now trying to move in on Foreman and end it. Remember how invincible George Foreman looked through 40 bouts. The man who knocked out Frazier in the second round to win the title. The man who knocked out Ken Norton, the man next to me in Caracas, Venezuela, in the second round. What's happened to him? Well, in the 15 months since Zaire, he's been relatively inactive, except for that charade in Toronto against the frightful Pod. Now Foreman fighting back. Oh, Foreman is in trouble. Lyle caught him with a good left. Now George, now George struck back. Now George fought back with a magnificent right. George fought back. Lyle let himself open for that.
He got overly aggressive there, and he was very excited, and Foreman was going hard, desperation punches.
A minute to go in a wild fight. Just as Lyle apparently had George in trouble. George with that punching power that we talked about in prior fights. Lyle is now ready to go. Against the ropes. About 40 seconds left in the round. Lyle covering up against the ropes. His handler screaming to Foreman, hit him in the body. George at the head. Lyle is now wide open. He is ready. Lyle trying to swing back. This isn't artistic, but it is slugging the way the public wants it. Lyle now trying to fight back. Only 10 seconds left in the round. Now Foreman was staggered. Foreman was staggered by a Lyle left. Foreman goes down. Foreman goes down. Lyle fights back. Foreman, there's no saving by the bell, but Foreman is up. Foreman is up. What a fight, Kenny.
Well, the slugger's fast here. Both men are leaving it up.
Back front, on the right, and southpaw, and below on the left. Here comes Kirkland throwing punches right off the bat. Both guys starting to wing it. Kirkland takes a shot. The left hook from Angulo. Both guys, as you can see, they're throwing hard punches. This is no feeling out process. I didn't think there would be. That's it. What a right hand by Angulo. Right on the button. Right on the button. He's not going to survive that. One thing about Angulo, he can finish you, and he can finish you quick. Right on the button.
James, walk to me.
Oh, again, he's hit. He's tagged already. Angulo's going to finish him. I said both guys could go down the first round. Angulo has to be careful because Kirkland does have tremendous punching power. He's getting rocked right now. Got to bring those hands up. Angulo turns southpaw. Banging away right now on Kirkland. Uppercut. Another right hand. Kirkland staggering around the ring. He's got to either hold him or spin or get out of there. Angulo needs to drop back, step back, and then drop the right hand. All Angulo in this round. All Angulo. Still a minute and 30 seconds to go in the first round. One more solid shot. I think it's over.
I'm going to stop it.
He's not punching back. The referee's going to stop. He says he's going to stop it. He's not throwing back. He's taking shot after shot. He's not getting hit with a flush one, though. Angulo, let's see if he punches himself out. He's throwing a lot of punches right now.
Don't push, don't hold.
Angulo still throwing punches. Still a minute to go in this first round. Scheduled for 12. I wonder if it's going that long. You wonder if Angulo punched himself out. He's landing some good shots, but he's leaving himself open.
Watch your heads.
Kirkland's coming back. Here comes Kirkland. He lands a good shot. He's got Angulo in the corner. 38 seconds to go. So much for feeling out. Right hand by Kirkland. Angulo could have punched himself out in that round. He takes a good right hand by Kirkland. Here comes Kirkland with a left hand. And Angulo's kind of wobbling. Another good shot by Kirkland is opening up on Angulo. Nice left hand and another left hand by Kirkland. 17 seconds to go. Down goes Angulo. I called it. I did say it. Both guys would go down in the first round. All aggressive. Less than 10 seconds. I don't think this fight will go at least 2 rounds.
7, 8. Beto. Walk to me. Walk.
What a first round. Both fighters go down. Kirkland early, Angulo late.